Well, last night was Sue Bird's final regular season home game for the Storm, which was spoiled by the Las Vegas Aces, by the way. They beat Seattle 89-81, but Sue Bird was the story. She was honored before the game by the home crowd. It was a sellout crowd in a heartwarming moment. She even received a little flower from a young fan. That is so cute. And then after the game, Sue Bird addressed the Seattle crowd.
I just made a joke. I heard that thank you, Sue chant. And I was like, well, thank God it's not a one more year chant. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart how thankful I am, not only for today and all of you showing up and supporting us, but for 21 years. I can't even tell you how amazing this whole season has been, this moment has been. We're not done. We're definitely not done, but I just want to say I love you. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the playoffs.
No one does it better than Sue. Well, LeBron James was watching from home and tweeted, "Seattle was rocking today for Sue Bird's last home game. I may have to make a trip up there before the summer's out and get a run in." And LeBron, that was her last regular season game at home. You can definitely check her in the playoffs. So LeBron seemed to be having a good time watching Sue Bird's her last regular season home game. I did. When you talk about Sue Bird and her legacy, she's an icon. 21 years in Seattle, arguably the best point guard to ever play the game, 5 Olympic gold medals, 4 championships, all-time leader in assists, all-time leader in games played. The list goes on and on. Monica, how would you describe Sue's legacy, in particular with the Seattle Storm, since this was her last regular season home game?
Honestly, LaChina and Matt, the first word that comes to mind for me is longevity. And I think her sustained success over, as you mentioned, LaChina, 21 years. I mean, that's a lifetime, right? Like, there are young women that grew up as fans of the WNBA and literally grew over the course of her career. And so I think we sometimes have these folks like a Sue, right? Like a Tom Brady, like a LeBron, who lull us into the idea that winning is the expectation and is the standard. And while that is certainly a compliment to their body of work, I don't think that we should ever be lulled to sleep at just how difficult it is to win, especially a Seattle franchise that was not at the top of the league when Sue first got there, LaChina, as I'm sure you remember.
Absolutely remember. And, you know, when you look at Sue's winning, we talked about everything in the W. We talked about, you know, Olympic golds, also won at Connecticut as well. But I go back to the 21 years, Matt, in Seattle, in one place. I mean, that's rare these days.
Very rare. I mean, we came in the same year, 02. I'm 5 years removed. I couldn't imagine still playing basketball right now. And for her to be able to stay healthy enough, and like Monica mentioned, the 21 years alone, if she didn't have any other accolades, to play at the highest level a game can give you for 21 years and always being a main contributor, I mean, that's amazing. And obviously, we're just talking about how brilliant she's been off the court. She has been breaking down barriers off the court with her movement and what she stands for as well. So she's just someone who is a legend, an icon, and someone that not only little girls and grown women can look up, but everyone can look up to. I mean, you think about it, her career has kind of run parallel with LeBron James. So that's why when he was, very quick to, give her a shout out. She's been one of my favorite players, since she's came in the game, and just really a salute to the longevity, the way she's carried herself on and off the court. And then, like she said, they're not done yet.
Yeah, and I'm glad you mentioned Sue Bird, the advocate, because
right.
what she's done off the court has been just as important as everything she's done.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.